You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
All right, it is time for another episode of Brickmania TV. Let's do it.
So, we have, as of this recording, over 13,000 subscribers.
Right on.
On our way to 15,000. 15,000 subscribers. We will be giving this LCVP. Hopefully we can do it before Pacific Month is over, but if it doesn't happen, It'll still be given away. This is the bonus one with the Marine Fire Team on it. And then what happens at 20,000?
Oh, what happens at 20,000? Bam.
PT boat.
Right on.
PT, but you can't even get this anymore. It's sold out on brickmania.com. The only way you're going to get one is to win it, or maybe go to one of our stores if they still have it by the time you get there.
Cool. So tell your friends, tell your family. We need to get more subscribers so you guys can win that thing.
Right.
Cool. All right. On to the episode of the M8 Scott.
M8 Scott. So let's talk about the M8 Scott.
Yeah, let us. So I guess let's start where we usually start, the history.
Sure. Well, World War II, it's a very mobile war. The United States developed mobile artillery to keep up with their basically their armor units.
Yep.
And they wanted a mobile artillery unit, self-propelled mobile artillery unit that could follow the frontline troops into combat, had a little bit more punch than the Stuart light tanks, but could keep up with them. So they've developed what's called the M8 Scott. And it takes a 75 millimeter howitzer, which is, if you may know, that the Sherman itself was armed with a 75 millimeter gun. This is a shortened version. This is like the pack howitzer.
Very
they used to
short.
they used to have to carry these things on mules. It's called a pack howitzer because they break it down and carry it by packs. But now we have one in the turret on top of what is the hull of an M5 Stuart tank. This big open top turret. Basically, these can follow other tanks into the front lines and then serve as fire support for them or the infantry that accompanies them.
All right, cool. So the different notable battles that this was in.
Well, this was all over. It was Europe and the Pacific.
Okay.
So it's a little bit later in the war. This actually is on an M5 Stuart. Right. So as people who follow us will know that we've done the M3 Stuart. The Army and kept revising the specs for the Stuart, and eventually they decided it's going to be, the hull has changed enough that they're just going to change the name to an M5. Also, there was some ambiguity about the M3 Stuart versus the M3 Lee and Grant, because they're all M3s. Those are medium tanks. So they decided they're going to call it the M5. And this is the M5 hull. It's a later Stuart hull with the front sloped armor. These would have, I believe, like twin Cadillac engines in them.
Nice.
And then it had this open top turret. It's a bigger turret because they basically are lugging around an artillery gun.
Yeah.
If they want to have guys in there feeding artillery in there, you don't want a skinny little turret. You want to have a lot of room for the guys to operate in.
How many guys would have been operating this?
There had been 4.
Right.
So you have a driver, a co-driver, which I believe was actually the loader.
Okay.
And you have a commander, and then you have a gunner. So you have 4 guys in it. And when they were actually firing it, you'd have 3 in the turret, but they would be down in the hull under the turret.
Yeah.
Loading this thing. And we only concluded 1 guy, because it's a small kit, we wanted to keep it on the affordable side, but we did put a very nice figure.
Yeah, we kind of, I'll talk about that. 360 printing all around this guy.
Sure.
And got the texture printing on the sleeve insignias there.
And this is a late war uniform, correct?
Yeah, this is a late war American.
Pattern 43, is that what they call it? What did
Oh gosh, I'm blanking on that.
So yeah, probably an M1943 or something. Typical Army fashion.
They have the newer boots with that kind of side buckle on there.
Oh yeah, they came with those red boots. They're taller than the original infantry kind of shoes that they had.
So they got rid of the leg gaiters and just sort of went to the trousers with the boots.
The boot has a buckled cuff on it, right?
Yep.
So
pistol belt and a pistol holster.
And he's a sergeant, so he's the vehicle commander.
Yeah.
Could actually be even the platoon sergeant or something. So this guy comes with it. He's sort of a pattern. You're going to be seeing. We're standardizing our new figures. They all come with printed legs, but this is going to be pretty standard for our late war U.S. infantry figure coming out. Obviously, the pistol belt denotes that he's not a standard guy, or the pistol shoulder holster.
Yeah.
Not everybody would have that. The infantry guys most likely have rifles instead.
Right. And this is on a olive color, so it is a little bit more scarce.
Right, and
compared
they're
to-
not olive is not an easy color for us to get, guys.
Just in terms of like Lego parts, it's kind of harder to hold up.
So you're not going to be seeing gobs of this figure up on the website anytime soon.
Unfortunately, it would be cool to have a huge army of those guys.
Yeah, someday.
Someday.
Lego needs to keep releasing Ninja Turtles so we can keep using their bodies for soldiers. Right?
Is that how that works? All right.
Yeah, Ninja Turtle. He was formerly a Ninja Turtle or a Chima alligator.
Yeah. All right, cool. What else? The kit. Any other features? Let's go. Yeah, go into the features of the build.
Well, there's not a whole lot to it. I mean, you basically have the hull, which if you wanted to, you could build yourself an M5 Stuart turret for. The hull is open. You can actually stick the figure down into the opening here.
Yeah, it's cool that you can stick the figure there and you can rotate it.
Yeah,
at
you
the
can't
same
get
time.
it all the way down in there.
Sure.
I mean, you can pretend, but.
Sure.
So you've got the hull. It does have some opening engine compartment doors back here. Oops,
Oh, no.
I broke the pintle off, but to keep the price down, I did not put the engine in there. So there's some things that you could add on. It's actually real easy to get inside there for you to do modifications and stuff like that. You get a shovel. Of course, you get a shovel to every Brickmania tank, it seems.
Okay.
Did some fancy work, So this is a Brick Arms M2HB machine gun. Comes with an extra pintle adapter, which I just shoved into this piece here.
Oh yeah, I was going to comment on that.
It's not an actual Lego piece; it's Brick Arms. So you actually have to, in order to get this connection, you have to use a non-Lego piece. But fortunately, it comes with the M2HB.
Brick Arms piece,
Brick Arms
so.
M2HB is part of the kit. And we have two of these fancy duffel bags.
Yeah, those have been incredibly popular. People have been requesting them all over the place. So
They're popular, but also you have to understand that we can't just make them and sell them because it's really, really time consuming.
It's
to do
one of the
that
more
puffy
time
printing.
consuming. Yeah, one of the more time consuming prints for the guys in the print shop.
Right,
so.
and I know you guys want the cigar. You guys all want the nice.
We'll
fancy
get to
puffy
it.
Print.
We'll get to it.
There's only so much time in the day that we can have that printer running. Now we have two, so maybe soon we'll be able to sell some of this cool stuff extra. But we have such a backlog, I wouldn't count on it anytime soon.
Cool. I don't know. Any final features?
Final features? No, get them while you can. Brickmania track links, the usual. It's got some nice, it actually the tracks roll pretty smooth. Nice features on it. It's an all-around. It's kind of like a low-priced kit that Brickmania is releasing with all the normal features. You got your fully printed minifig. You got the M2HB. Rotating turret, all the historical details, but the fact that it's smaller means that you're not paying the super huge price that some of the Brickmania kits do cost.
Right on. Cool. So we're currently hashtag Pacific Bricks, right?
Yep, and it'll be going until this video. This is one of the last releases of this month, and we will be doing giveaways. So at the usual places with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, use those hashtags. Take pictures of models you get from us. Throw them up on a hashtag.
Yeah, we'd love to see the cool mods and everything.
You let people know where you got them, and we'll reward you. Not every time, but we have to pick a random
every
winner.
single time.
Yeah, but we appreciate it. We appreciate your support.
We just like seeing stuff too, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, that is the episode. For more information, check out brickmania.com. Thanks for watching.